Hey y'all, it's me Eva. So, as many of you guys already know, your girl is being sued by y'all know who. I didn't want to have to do certain things because what I can do is far more damaging than what can happen to me. I feel hurt because for the past 10 years, 10 years ago, I came up with an idea actually. And I begged and I begged and I begged for this idea and I fought for it. And it came into fruition and now it's falling. And this is like the most embarrassing part, and this is one of the most embarrassing things that I feel like I have to do. For those of you guys who want to know how to find the information on this case, because I really want you guys to see this, I want y'all to know that I'm not what people are starting to think I am, somebody who just xed a partner off of the business and just stole everything from somebody. I'm not that person, and I want y'all to be able to see these paperwork too. So go to browardclerksofcourt.org. I'm gonna put it in the description down below, and the case number 2 so y'all can see. And I'll go over what I feel like I can fathom because it's hurtful to me. And I feel like I'm reliving traumatizing moments. So I'm going to try to run through this. Number 1, the role and the identity. Eva, managing. And when I say role, I'm coming up with ideas, directing, creative, acting, orchestrating, thumbnail, editors. It's just communication, everything. It's not just one role, it's a multiple role thing, executive. And I don't feel like that's what I had as a partner. The purpose of this affidavit, from a notice to show why I fired Daw. In business, when you have a business partner and you don't agree on something and you do it anyways, just because you are a couple, don't mean it's okay to bully somebody or to just do what you want. It's called like financial abuse. It's a thing. I didn't know it was a thing until it was happening to me. Creation of unauthorized LLC. I remember on Be Unfiltered making that podcast, finding out about a property that I thought was mine. And I boosted about this property because, baby, I was very happy about this investment and saving my money for it and leaving only to come back to find out that it's not mine.
I clearly remember creating Believer.
No, had to create a new one.
You did? Why?
Because, just to get this house, it was like the way you had set it up wasn't the way to set it up. So you was not here anymore.
Yeah, guys, so I was in jail.
So I was in jail, so I had to go around it and do some other shit to get it.
All right, so what happened to that LLC I created? It's dissolved?
It dissolved. We don't need it.
So why you didn't tell me that? Because this is important things for us to know. Because if I'm, let me say something. Let me say something. One thing about me, all right? If I'm working,
but you know me, I would not even.
I know that,
I wouldn't
but then,
do you like that.
Some people like you could say you could say you won't do me like that, but then when the heated situation gets heated,
I know that. Okay. I always in my head, I always say I would never, because I feel like that's like a bad karma I would receive from doing some shit like that.
That would be very
that's
bad.
Like too. Like deep down, I would never treat somebody like that. Like, I don't know, that's me. Like when somebody's going through some shit and they, like, it's like a low ball, like type shit for me. That's how I see it. So I wouldn't do shit like that. Even if we in a heated situation, I'm always come back to my senses and be like, yo, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So go ahead.
Yeah, so back to 50-50 topic, right? Mm-hmm. Because I didn't know so many things, y'all. Like, you just let me know. I could have sworn this house was my crib, too.
It's my crib, baby.
And you feel good about that?
Yeah, I feel good on my shit.
All right, but it's technically not. It's technically not.
It's not, but I'm just...
Yeah. So
the man took my name off the business and decides that the home is his. And it goes deeper than that. But to actually go through this situation where it's like, yo, no, you can't make decisions because this is my house. Oh no, I'm gonna do this because I want to. This is my house. I'm like, it's my house too, And it feels so bad being bullied by your man. It sucks because you want to think and you want to hope that your man is doing the right thing and that you being led, but you also feel like this might feel wrong. And I think that tug in your heart and my heart is what I should have paid attention to. Yeah, I felt like I was betrayed. I went to the hospital like 3 times. I don't think I ever felt that type of feeling before. I don't even, not that I don't think, I never felt that type of betrayal before in my life. May 2025, I don't know if y'all remember the whole ball situation and me being dribbled by balls and Daw finding a new ball, being my assistant. That was a thing. I don't know how people think that that's okay and that's not a breach of an agreement, but okay. Negligence of duties. Your duty is to be smart, not dumb. That was dumb. failure to pay shared expenses. Throughout this whole year, I've been paying my mortgage alone. And I know you guys have been seeing videos being made in the home that I've been paying alone. And I'm like, where my cut? I don't get no cut. Nothing's being paid, no bills, no lights, nothing. But apparently because some people, or not even some people, because my ex-partner feels like he's owed half of me and my intellectual property, that because I fired him, he don't have to pay the mortgage no more. And the bills don't matter. And the 3 kids that I take care of, I got to deal with that on my own. I guess we'll deal with that in court. I hope you guys know how big this is. And I ain't even want to do this, but it's been done. Theft of physical property, my camera, my home. Right now I'm in an Airbnb because my home is being looted by my ex-husband. I tried to go home. Actually, I tried to sell a house. Y'all remember that? I tried to sell a house. It didn't go through. I decided to go back home. Doss said no. I put locks on my room door. Doss said no. Doss broke my room door. Doss said, I'm staying here. I'm staying in this room. I want to stay here. And I feel like it's intimidation. The house could go to hell if you ask me. Criminal mischief. Damaging my property. My door. Unlawful interception. Recording me. That's crazy. Extortion. Trying to bully me. You know you bully girls. I mean, you know you said you want to stop bullying girls. You didn't want to be that person. Why are you bullying me? Or why are you trying to bully me? Y'all know I built that house for content creation, gaming, the music studio, the kitchen. I can't do a lot of things that I want to do right now because I got a looter in my house who's my ex-husband, who don't feel like I should be in the home because he wants me to sell it because he needs to afford the lawsuit that he filed against me. Yeah. His breaches led to a decline, reputable damages. I've lost weight. I don't be eating as much. I'm hurt. I built a legacy for like 10 years with the man in my family, and it's falling. And it keeps falling. After explaining that selling the home would not benefit me and the kids, because I tried to do it. I did 2 weeks in an Airbnb and it was hard. I got 4 kids. I told the man that I couldn't do it. That man said, you got to figure it out. So I'm figuring it out. I'm going to get my house. I'm taking you to court. I'm countersuing you. And we'll see how this goes. My kids deserve their home. Saya deserves what he worked for. I don't want to leave the house. Copyright infringement, theft of intellectual property. I wouldn't sue me if I was you. Even if I would have said, you're fired. You're going to have to sue me if you think I'm going to give you $1. And that's exactly what I said. I didn't think you would be dumb enough to actually sue me because you did all this and you know you did all this, or maybe you forgot. I don't even talk about the $100K that you lost and got one of our friends to lose, and $50K you got one of our other friends to lose, and the stuff that you got our subscribers to get into. I don't know what the hell who lost from that. I don't know how many L's people gonna have to take, or you gonna have to take, for you to realize that you need to learn some things before you start trying to teach something. Or when I read this, I get very angry because it's like I gotta relive situations that I don't want to remember, and I really purposely forget them. Just imagine me trying to do the things that I want to do and I can't because I got an inconsiderate other half of a partner who feels like the only way that he will win is by taking more from me and my family, my children. Everything that I do is for my kids. My trust, my holdings, my production company, my kids' music, my kids' curriculum, extracurricular activities, the schools that I want to put them into, is all for my kids. Everything that I do is for my kids, and I can't do it because I have somebody looting in my home right now. My kid's supposed to start school 2 weeks ago, but they daddy feel like I gotta find an Airbnb instead and sell a house. And I ain't selling it anyways. I said that already. And that's what happened, y'all. And that's how Beam Squad went down. I'm gonna talk about it though. And I'm writing a book. I'll see y'all in the next video.